crap, we forgot to give them a reason to stay for the bit video. Here, let's record that part now. I can just cut it and paste it. So.
Yeah, so if you're watching, make sure you subscribe.
Right now we're going to give you a reason why you should watch the entire video. And that's actually a question we don't really know.
If you like to gobble up little children.
Yeah, if you like to gobble up little children.
If you like to caress big berries.
If you like to caress big berries.
If you like to talk to little ponies.
If you like to talk to little ponies.
If you think your butt's big.
If you think your butt's big. Wait, subscribe. And, yeah.
And if you don't subscribe, then your butt's not big. You don't like to caress big berries.
And the Laguna
you want to be
Booth,
gobbled up.
The Laguna Booth will show up in your toilet. You can find more about the Laguna Booth in previous videos.
He will eat you up for dinner.
He will eat you up for dinner. And we'll see you in the next.
Well, hello there, MotiPeeps. My name's the Dangerous Sausage, aka the Geezer Butler. And today, I'm with Justice, aka Just Piss. How you doing, Justice?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Oh, it's another day. What you been up to lately?
Yeah, so, I was, trimming my bush. I noticed some bugs in it. I went to the doctor, and she said I'm gonna need herpes.
This is rated PG.
This is rated PG-13. Children, you can't watch this. Mm-hmm. This is too inappropriate.
How to be successful in life. And my mom just looks at me for 1 second. She's like, "Oh, sweetie, play Minecraft all day isn't gonna make you successful at all."
Oh, she is correct, though.
And I was just like, "What? Are you serious?" And then she looks at me and she's like, "I'm dead serious, sweetie. You need to go out there in the barn. You need to go ride your pony. You need to go outside, be more productive. You need to go play that type of stuff." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, the heck? Anyways,
crazy.
I've been thinking how many licks it takes to get to the center of it. And this is a question I've heard before.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about it. I think I have the exact 1 lick.
1 lick?
Yeah, you just lick that sucker up and it's gone.
Are you serious?
Get up. Like that.
Oh my gosh. Man, that sounds like a gig I gotta get into. Yeah, when I was a little kid, I always wanted to be a geologist. People always ask why, and I didn't really want to tell them. So I guess I'll confess now. The reason I wanted to be a geologist was because I wanted to find the Lake Ness monster. And by studying the underground transformations of the rock translations, I might find a creature some fear, some have nightmares of. So when I was a kid, I made a startling discovery. I found a lollipop.
You found a lollipop?
Yes, it was in this little box dug deep into the ground. And, well, I thought to myself, I was like, this is probably 50 years old, 100 years old, but it's sugar. And my blood levels were dropping. I needed some sugar. So you know what I did with that thing?
What did you do?
Oh, I licked it up. I mean, I chomped on that thing. I skirted that little date, and this guy was looking at me funny because I had just gotten out of the ground, and I looked at him funny. I was like, "Dude, you want some?" And he said, "Yeah." And so we were sucking on this lollipop, having a good old time, with my new friend, and that's when I found out he wasn't a man.
What was he?
He was an alien.
Every one of your stories has to do. The other day I was watering my flowers, and while I was watering my flower, it was like the flower spoke to me.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I think I have an ability where nature and like other inanimate objects.
Oh, are you an ecosexual?
No, but I was sitting there watering. I was watering the flower. And he said, "Oh yeah, oh." And then I put some more water. I was like, "Oh, you like that?" And the little flower said, "Oh, keep it going, keep it going."
Oh my gosh. What type of flowers do you water?
I don't know, but I was just having some fun time with my little flower. And
are they called Show your little dingus.
I don't know. But after I was done, the little flower said, "Oh, thank you for watering me. That felt so good." And then I was like,
"Yes, I've been watered really well."
He looks up at me and he's like, next time, you're gonna eat me up. And I was like, what in the world? That's just weird, you sick freak. And this thing was just like, oh, I know you want it. And I was like, whoa!
Oh my
holy crap.
gosh. But that's on a whole different level.
Yeah, that is a whole.
I mean, I don't even know if I could handle that junk. That's crazy, dude.
That is darn crazy.
It's crazy, dude.
So I was having someone one time, my pet flower.
Oh, you have a pet flower?
It's actually a Venus fly. How do you say it?
A Venus flyflap.
Venus flyflap. And I'm sitting there, and the Venus flyflap is just like, oh baby, and I'm like, whoa.
You didn't? I wouldn't expect that.
That's real spicy. It's
Yeah.
like, oh. And I'm like,
Oh my gosh, dude.
Holy crap.
What the heck?
Yeah, I know. It gets a little crazy. I was reading this book, and it was called How to Tickle Feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a really odd book. But, I was reading this book, How to Tickle Your Feet, and I'm sitting there, and the weirdest thing happens. Something starts tickling my feet. I'm like, whoa, what in the world? Oh my gosh, are you serious? And then this little dwarf-like creature pops out, and he's like, oh, you like that, don't you?
What the heck?
What the frick, man?
I don't know
What's
what type
wrong
of
with
dreams you have or what type of
that's
LSD you're on,
disgusting,
but that.
man. And he's like, oh, babe, just come over here and let me tickle the little feet. And I'm like, holy crap, dude, what is wrong with you?
What the heck, dude?
That is just some
Dude, that's not okay. Are you alright?
Dude, I don't even know no more. I was browsing on the internet, and something really weird popped up. It was this. How to swallow a cranberry. And I'm sitting there like, what in the world? And then when I opened up the link, how to swallow a cranberry, there was a picture of a woman choking on cranberries. I'm like, what in the world?
Gosh, that's so disgusting.
And then I saw a hashtag.
You saw a hashtag?
Yeah, underneath it was hashtag caress the big berries. And I'm like, whoa.
Oh, I've heard that. Wait, isn't that our motto?
Yeah.
Caress the big berries?
I guess our content is going viral now.
Oh my gosh. Last time I checked, we have 4,000 views.
Really?
Yeah, except no one knows about it. Shut up!
Anyways, when I scroll down to the bottom of the screen, the weirdest thing happened. My computer just shuts off.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you were on the black web. Is it the black web?
No. My computer shuts off. And I'm sitting there like, what? Why did
somebody
you shut
stalking
off?
you?
And this little Barry, he jumps up on my table and he's just looking at me.
Heck?
He's like, what, you staring at, fool? And I'm like, whoa, what are you who are you? Who you think I could gobble you up in one bite?
You out.
And he's like, I want that. And I was like, whoa! I got up and I started running.
You should have.
gosh.
I don't know. You can't kill that thing with a baseball bat. You can't kill it with your teeth. You can't gobble them up and eat them for dinner.
No. So guess what happens?
can you
Guess what happens? He's like, if you gobble me up, I'm gonna send my friends after you. And I was like, fine. I just took him and shoved him in my mouth and gobbled him
Oh
up.
my gosh.
The weirdest thing happened. That night, I thought like ants were all over me. I wake up, and there's a bunch of little cranberries all over me. They're crawling all over me. And they're making way into my mouth. And they're attacking me. I'm sitting there choking just like the woman did. And then I shut down. It's the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Oh my gosh. Are you alright?
I was rushed to the ER. They didn't know what was causing my ailments. It was the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. I don't ever want that to happen. Ever, okay? Ever. Alright? You hear me? You hearing me? I bet you could be hearing me. I bet you'd be hearing me real well. Okay?
So I got a story. There's this girl she was more of a friend, but we had like a little thing, and she had a foot fetish. Well, I came home from work one day and I walk into the kitchen and she's sitting on the living room couch watching a video, and I look up
I look up at the TV screen, and it's a video of two people. The camera only shows their feet. Their feet are like doing weird stuff down there. And then I see like fluids come out of their feet.
What the?
Yeah, it was really messed up.
That is so weird.
I know. And I got so sick, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So it turns out that same moment, she said, "Hey, you want to come up to my bedroom?" And I said, sure. Even though in my mind I was begging not to. And I get up there, and she has jars of babies, like fetuses. Each of them are named, and I lost it. I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was in a dream. And that's when I turned around and I saw she does rituals. Turns out that night, I had a dream that night, and I felt like my feet were getting bigger. And they got so big, and then I felt like a slurping sensation on my toes.
What the heck are you? Oh, cool.
And I woke up, and there was a succubus at the end of my bed. And I was livid. I was like, "What the heck are you doing in my bedroom, you crazy freak?" And that's when she unveiled her chest. And then that's when I unveiled my anger. And I said, "Come here." She took a step closer, and I smacked her in the face. And she went flying across the room. She was like a lightweight feather. And then I jumped start. I woke up and I realized my ex-girlfriend has been doing rituals on me. So I went to the cops and I tried to explain to them that she was just doing shady stuff. And I got a restraining order. But until this day, I get a nightmare every single night about having big feet. And then when I wake up, there's this woman sitting at the end. No, I was listening to my jukebox the other day. And when I was listening to my jukebox, the tone of like the music changed. It was like, it turned really dark. So it was like, da 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 da. And then it went like, no, not like that. It went something like, da 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 da. Was it like that? No, definitely. Yeah, that would be messed up. Yeah, that's just weird. But I was listening to my jukebox, and it just changes. The music immediately changes, and I'm sitting there like, "What in the world?" Oh my gosh, I'm scared already. And imagine it's 12 o'clock at night, all alone in my house. My girlfriend just broke up with me, and so I got no company, and my jukebox starts making weird noises.
Oh,
just imagine.
Not again.
Just imagine it. You can imagine what I went through in that moment. It was real tough.
I imagine it was.
So, this moment, I hear the jukebox say this: "I love to sniff your belly button. I love to sniff your belly hole." Yeah, you said, "I love to sniff your belly button." And I'm like, what in the world? And then this thing, my jukebox, it explodes. And I'm sitting there like, whoa, what in the world?
Oh my gosh, that's explosive.
It was real explosive. If
What
you
the
ask
heck
me,
type of dreams do you have?
I don't even know. Don't even ask me no more. I have no idea.
You're crazy, man.
I know I am. You don't even say nothing.
Oh, wait, is that a good thing?
But, I think I'm going crazy. I don't know about you, but I'm going crazy.
Why is that?
Did you not just hear my story?
I mean, I heard it all right. I just don't understand it, I guess.
That's pathetic. But anyways, I was, when I was still with my girlfriend, we were actually on a date. It was a really nice date. I was buying her some ice cream, and I was like, what's your favorite ice cream? And she's like, you don't know what my favorite ice cream is? I was sitting there like, no, that's why I'm asking you. She got pissed off.
Oh my god.
She's like, I like the ice cream that looks like. I actually can't say the next part.
Oh, but yeah, I think I know what you're gonna say though.
I think I know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I mean, she's got a point. But yeah. So it's funny you say that because I actually went on a date with my girlfriend before we broke up, and I got her favorite ice cream. It was the pineapple flavored pecan petite, and
I don't know, she just does something really weird with it. She likes to put it in my ear hole and then lick it up with her tongue. And then like sometimes she'll even whisper in my ear. She'll be like, just breathe, it's gonna. And I just sit there and I'm looking. I just let it happen because maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something wrong with. Do you think I'm safe?
No, I obviously don't think you're safe. I think you need to move out of your house. I think. Yeah.
I need to move.
Of course.
Why though?
Shut up!
Man, shut up. This picks up literally every noise that y'all make. Shut up!
No, this is a true story. I was rocking on my rocking chair, and it started to feel like I was floating. And so, I looked down, and my rocking chair is off the ground, and I literally am floating.
Gosh.
It's the weirdest thing. Then the weirdest thing
You have the
happens.
craziest dreams, man.
This isn't a dream. I look up, and the roof has been ripped off my house.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm sitting there being lifted off the ground. It gets even worse. It gets crazy worse. Alright? I'm sitting there.
I mean, I have a little bit of an idea.
Shut up.
And the roof is ripped off the top of my house.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
floating. And I see myself in a tornado. And I'm like going in circles.
Dude,
Going in
this is
circles.
crazy.
I'm going in circles. I'm going in circles. And while I'm going in circles, I see a little pony. It's also flying up there with me. He's like, help me, my leg. He's like sitting there crying for help. And I was like, what do you think I can do to help you? I'm stuck in my rocking chair. And I'm floating up to the heavens. And he's like, we're going to heaven. Yes.
Oh
and I
my
was sitting there
gosh.
just like, what in the world?
That's like one of those like happy, good feeling stories where you feel good, but you're also kind of scared because you don't know what's gonna happen next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's well, MotiPeeps, it's been good.
Crap, we forgot to give them a reason to stay for the bit video. Here, let's record that part now. I can just cut it and paste it.
Yeah, so if you're watching, make sure you subscribe.
Right now we're going to give you a reason why you should watch the entire video. And that's actually a question we don't really know.
If you like to gobble up little children,
Yeah, if you like to gobble up
if you
little
like to
children,
caress big berries,
if you like to caress big berries,
if you like to talk to little ponies,
if you like to talk to little ponies,
if you think your butt's big,
if you think your butt's big, wait, subscribe. And, yeah.
and if you don't subscribe, then your butt's not big. You don't like to caress big berries.
And the
You
Laguna
want to be
Booth,
gobbled up.
the
but
Laguna Booth will show up in your toilet.
he won't,
You can find more about the Laguna Booth in previous videos.
he won't eat you up for dinner.
He will eat you up for dinner. And we'll see you in the next